Hey guys, well, it's Miss Marcy, and I am here to do my season 3, episode 1 of Insecure review. Yes, episode 1, y'all. I've been meaning to do it sooner, but I've been so busy, so I'm just now, able to finally get around to it. So let's get started. All right, so the season opens up. The first scene opens up. We hear these fuck noises. We like, oh my gosh. Issa and Daniel getting it in already. They open it up with a bang. But then we find out it's not Issa. It's some chick Daniel just smashing. And Issa is in the other room listening. Well, not necessarily listening, not on purpose, but she can't help but hear because she's so fucking loud. The girl is just so loud. So Issa can't help but hear. So Issa over there thinking like, oh, why me? I don't want to hear this stuff. Oh my gosh. So Daniel just is smashing away, smashing, honey. Giving it to her, putting it in her life. So it was just funny because, after that or whatever, Issa asked Daniel like, did you know I was home tonight? He was like, yeah. I'm like, well, dang. Well, there it is. Me personally, I wouldn't even be staying with Daniel. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't. Like, Issa, what the fuck are you thinking? But she's going to tell us what she was thinking, and later on. So, anyway. So, then, all right. Daniel goes over to his sister's house. And no. That's not what happened next. Next we see Issa, who is now doing Lyft as a second gig. She picks up Molly from the airport. Okay. So, they talking and stuff or whatever. And they just, talking about whatever. And I feel like, I feel like Issa should actually be staying with Molly. Because I'm like, they're good girlfriends. Why not? It just seemed kind of weird for her to stay with Daniel. Because I'm thinking, if she's staying with Daniel, I'm thinking they're going to get together. Her and Daniel going to get back together. You know what I mean? Now, and y'all know Lawrence ain't going to be on. He's not going to be on this season, honey. Because Issa said they want to keep it as realistic as possible. And since, Issa and Lawrence broke up on last season, it's like, in real life, how often do you keep your ex around? How often is your ex, in your life or whatever? But hell, I guess that depends on who it is, because you got a lot of, hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. You got a lot of X's and O's who still be fucking. They be still smashing. So, yeah, the ex be still around. So, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted Issa to keep it where Lawrence would come around, and Issa would be going back and forth between Lawrence and Daniel, because that happens in real life too. I really didn't agree with Lawrence just being just off, period. You know what I'm saying? Just totally just off. I feel like I still wanted to see her and Lawrence have some type of interaction, but it's not my show. But anyway, what happens? Oh, yeah. Daniel goes over to his sister's house to go get that guitar. So his sister, who was sitting there braiding her daughter's hair, this looked like the typical, African-American household, when, sitting there braiding the hair or either hot combing the hair. They should have had her pressing that baby's hair or whatever. That would have been realistic. Braiding is cool too, but that pressing comb, I think a lot of little black girls can remember sitting there getting that hot comb to their head, girl. But anyway, so his sister asked him like, so how did your chick feel about Issa staying there? And he's like, oh, it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? This that door is closed. And she like, well, who closed it? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, it's crazy. Like, I just really feel like, it's just, Daniel and Issa got a lot going on emotionally. You know what I mean? But anyway, so what happens next? now Issa back at the house or whatever, and Daniel is playing he's playing, his guitar or whatever, and they vibing out, they feeling all good, they just chilling or whatever, and then he leans in and tries to kiss Issa, and she shuts it down. She shuts it down. So, that to me, I don't know, like I said, they have a lot going on, within each other. They have a lot going on, and it's just, I don't know, it's just too much. Like, to me, I feel like it's just too much for her to be staying there with him. Like, I wouldn't dare moved in with him. Like, the hell. Not unless we was trying to be together, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have moved in with him with the games that she's been playing with him. Issa been playing games with Daniel. She's been playing games with Daniel, and I think that's why Daniel is where he is with her. I think Daniel loves and cares about Issa, but I think, I'm going to go back to even last season. The last season, I remember when Daniel asked her, no. Issa was trying to make it clear that they were just, just casual, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, I mean, you've seen other people, right? And he was like, yeah, right. But Daniel really wasn't trying to see other people. Daniel was really trying to just be seeing Issa. But when she did that, a lot of times we get in our pride and we don't want to look like we the only one that give a fuck. So he was like, yeah. And it just seemed like ever since that, Daniel been kind of, he been kind of treating Issa the way he been kind of, I feel like, kind of dealing with her the way he wants to deal with her. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. Because I think he really does care about her, though. But anyway. So then, honey, we get to the scene where, honey, Molly and Dro are getting it on Molly's kitchen counter, honey. Dro eating that box up, honey. The nigga try to come up for air. She like, get back down there. Finish showing me what that mouth do. So, they going at it. And the next thing you know, we see them wake up in the bed on some as relay shit. You know what I'm saying? So, they wake up. They laying there talking or whatever. Pillow talking. And then the pillow talking is interrupted because Dro's wife, y'all remember her, Candace? She calls. Dro answers the phone. And he like, oh, I'm still at Molly's house. You know what I mean? Because remember, they're in an open marriage. So that this is totally allowed. He can sleep with Molly if he wants to. So Molly looked, and her energy just kind of shifted. Like, here we go again with this bullshit. She know what she signed up for by dealing with Dro, but Molly can't handle it is the problem. Now, we remember back on the last season, remember when Molly found out that her father had cheated on her mother and stuff like that? Because Molly had this picture of her parents in her head that they was this picture perfect couple, and she, little did she know, her own parents had gone through the infidelity and stuff like that. So that kind of tarnished her excuse me. That kind of tarnished her image of her father and her parents' marriage. So that just go to show you, Molly really can't handle just being somebody's side chick or whatever, or somebody's sister wife, because that's how those open relationships be. Like, I know a guy who's in an open marriage with his wife, and it goes down. Like, you really cannot be a jealous person at all, and you really have to understand that you can't control people. And I asked my friend, like, I asked him some things about that relationship, and he said one of the things that helps it to work is that you have to let go of the idea that somebody belongs to you. I mean, that's just, to me, that just depends on the person. Like, it's not about feeling like somebody belongs to you, but when you get married, and I'm speaking, on the Christianity based of marriage. And I mean, a lot of marriages, and not just Christianity, but when you get married, you guys become one. And in a sense, that person does belong to you. So it's like, it's a vow. And it's like, it's not supposed to be broken by, entering other, allowing other people into the marriage. But whatever. I'm not trying to get all into that. But I'm just saying, I don't think Molly can really handle what she's signing up for with Dro. You know, so after she's laying there, she's on, you know, she's like, oh my God, she's, you know, she thinking like, oh my God, his wife done called. This is uncomfortable for me. I'm sick of that shit. This is what I'm thinking that she's thinking. So she tells Dro, we need to have some boundaries. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have sex and that's that. We just gonna get it in and that's that. That's Molly's way of trying to control. That's Molly's way of trying to have a sense of control of this situation. Because the truth of the matter and the heart of the matter is she does not have control over her feelings and her emotions. And that's her problem. She really does care about Dro and she would like Dro for herself. But that's not the situation with Dro right now. So she's going to try to take him however she can get him. But in the midst of trying to take him however she can get him, she's going to try to add some type of control in there. So that way she can feel like she has a sense of control and that she is, you know, calling the shots. That's which is a false sense of security for her, because she feels like if she's calling the shots, then her feelings can't get hurt and her feelings won't be as involved in the situation as they are. But it's too late because her feelings are involved. She's trying to find a way to control the situation. So, but as she's trying to push back from him, he's trying to push forward to her. Like, you know, trying to hang out all extra and trying to, she had called him and told him something about her job. And he was just like, it was something about he wanted to go take her out to celebrate some shit or something. It was some, I'm just like, yeah, he trying to do a bit much for somebody, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you got a wife, you know what I'm saying? But still, I know y'all got an open marriage, but still, you know. So anyway, so what else happened? All right, so then Issa, you know, like I said, Issa got this Lyft gig going on. And so she's driving one night. She got Molly in the passenger seat, which I didn't think they was allowed to do that, have their friends driving or riding or whatever, but whatever. So she got Molly in the front seat. They mobbing through the city, you know. And so they pick up this one guy, this little light-skinned guy or whatever. They got him in the car. So then they got some Capri Suns in the back, you know what I'm saying? They talking about this a party lift, this a party lift, you know. So then they pick up some big dude, you know, dark-skinned dude. He looked like he need to be on that show ATL or some shit. But they pick him up. He get in the back, honey. He pick out the 2 Capri Suns. He like, oh, shit, this the party lift. I'm with this. You know what I'm saying? So, I love this fucking show, y'all. This show is just so funny to me. I just love it. It's so real, man. So, I love it. So, anyway, you know, he all in for it. He all with the shits, honey. It's the party lift. Hey, you know. So, then, you know, just to further indulge in the party lift, he pulls out a blunt and starts smoking it. And Molly's like, hold on, Issa, we got a problem back here. We got a situation. So she's like, so Issa's like, excuse me, sir, could you put that out, please? Or however she asked him. He like, nah, y'all, it's cool. Y'all cool. And then so they like, no, they basically let them know again, you can't be smoking. I think, I think the dude on the side was like, the other dude that was in the car was like, you can't be smoking that. Basically, they was telling him he couldn't be smoking that. And he like, y'all bitches said, he said, y'all bitches said this was a party lift. So, so the other dude, the other writer, sorry. The other writer, how something be so fucking stupid is funny. Like, how you gonna be that dang on rude with your ghetto ass? So he acted like they were the problem, man. That's how them kind of people be. So the other writer politely took the blunt and took it and threw it out the window. So they started fighting. The little dude was lighting him up. The little dude was lighting that big nigga up, like sticking him to him. So Molly like, Issa, they back there like what are you doing? Pull over. Issa all like, I don't know what to do. She like, pull over. So finally when they pulled over, the result was obviously the little dude done beat the hell out of the big dude, right? So Molly like, you good? He like, no, my. So the little dude, he done got out the car and he done went on, like he got a warrant, like he scared somebody done called the police or something or the ambulance, and he can't be there because he already got a warrant out for his, he already got a warrant out for his arrest or some shit for some other shit he probably did. So he jets and leave the scene. Oh, that was funny as hell. So anyway, back at the house, back at the ranch, Issa and Daniel, they have a conversation, okay? They have a conversation. And Daniel just basically asked Issa, like, so out of all places you could have went, boo, why'd you come here? Why you come stay with me? And she acted like it was so hard for her to answer at first, because here's the thing. She was trying to make Daniel feel guilty for, just basically living his life while she's there and not knowing knowing that she has feelings for him or whatever. I feel like, no, you shouldn't have came to his house to live with him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Issa needs to take responsibility for her part too, instead of just trying to blame Daniel. So anyway, he asked her, like, what made you come here? Why you come here? And she was like, because I knew that you would be here for me. And it's like, well, Issa, do you want Daniel or no? Do you want him or not? You know what I mean? I don't know. Issa be on some confused shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't be knowing what she wants sometimes. And it's just like, when you deal with people that don't know what the hell they want, a lot of games tend to be played. And it's like a roller coaster with people like that. I mean, relationships can be a roller coaster in itself, period. But it adds to the roller coaster ride. It adds more speed when you're dealing with somebody who really don't know what the hell they want. And it just becomes annoying. So I think at times Daniel is annoyed with Issa's, just her emotional games. It's because she don't want to admit. I want to say when her and Daniel were together years ago, I think he might have hurt her, and she called herself trying to prevent that. And again, going back to the same situation with Molly, it's a false sense of security. They think if they play certain games that, oh, this is going to prevent me from getting hurt, but that's far from the truth. I mean, if it's meant for you to get hurt, it's going to happen, because there's a lesson in that hurt that you probably need to learn, and that goes for all of us. It ain't just for Molly and Issa, honey. It's for all of us. So, honey, let me bring this up too. So, back over at Molly's house, excuse me, back over at Molly's house, Mr. Dro done let his damn self in her house, because he still got the key to her house. Molly walk out like, what the fuck? But, okay. So, they get to talking, and, Molly's just like, why the hell you let yourself in here, partner? Like, what the hell? Did you not just hear what I said? We gonna keep some distance. We gonna keep some distance between us. But whatever. So Dro was in the kitchen or whatever. She come out, she talking to him, and she's, cool or whatever about it. And they start to hug, and he wanted to be all lovey-dovey for some reason. So they get to hugging and stuff, and she going along with it, smiling and cheesing him. And then she hit him off with, can I have my key? I was cracking up on that part, y'all. I hollered. Because out of all things she was going to say, he wasn't expecting her to say that. He wasn't expecting her to hit him off like that. He was like, that's what you're thinking about right now? So, oh gosh. Yeah, she want her damn key back, nigga. She don't want you busting up in her crib anytime you feel like it, anytime you want. Like, nah, it ain't even that kind of party. So, I thought that was funny. But, okay, so finally, coming towards the end, Daniel basically leaves the house, and lets Issa have the house all to herself so he can go and have some more sex with whoever that girl is. And, you know, Issa's just sitting there, you know, watching TV or whatever. And, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I think that the confusion between them is Issa's pride and ego, you know what I'm saying? And Daniel just not here for the shit. I feel like Daniel lets her know, like, you know, we cool, but you be on some bullshit, and I'm going to treat you accordingly. I think that's what he does. That's the way to say it. He treats her accordingly, you know, because it's like he don't know which way to go with her. And that's annoying. I'm trying to think. Did I leave anything out? I think I left some stuff. I think that was about it. So yeah, y'all. This was a good first episode. I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to watch the second episode probably tonight or whatever. But yeah, this is my show. I've been anticipating on the return, honey. Can't nobody tell me shit about Insecure. I be telling all my friends about it when they don't be saying that they watch it. I be looking like, how you not watching Insecure? How you not into Insecure? Honey, this is like some of our, you know, life. Like some of us can relate to this stuff. You know, just the whole dating and meeting people and trying to have a relationship or going on a couple of hell dates and, you know, going through a breakup, you know. So, hey, this is my show, honey. So anyway, all right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this review. And I will be back to do another one here soon. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. It's Miss Marcy. Peace.